All right, everybody. I want to talk about systems ways. And are they right? Let's talk about it. You let me know your opinion. Now, when you got a little bit of sickness, and it's going to only last a few months or whatever, it'll say you're this sick, and you send it into the Centrelink, and as long as it's temporarily, they'll keep giving you 3 months straight away. Don't have to worry about nothing. 3 months. You broke your arm. You're currently really sick. You got COVID, things like that, right? But if you're a person who gets sick a lot, you seem to suffer in this world. Now I want to quickly tell you something to explain what I'm trying to talk about. Now, if you had something small, you'd get what you need. But if you have something more than that, or it's around longer, you might just get this. Now, why did your medical certificate get knocked back?
It said that my condition is not temporary.
Yeah, so they're not denying the condition, but it means it's permanent. And because they've done that, when it comes to here at Centrelink, you have to take the next step. They don't make the next step for you. So they realise this step. They go, well, you're sick all the time. So you're not sick a little bit, and this part here just gives you 3 months, but we're not going to give you nothing because you're sick all the time. And so we're going to say no. And now you're going to have to go look for a job or do another step because you're sick, because we won't do it. And we'll just stop you, and then you're going to fight that. Isn't that ridiculous? And then this sick person has to run around and do more steps because they're more sicker than person with just the one problem. You see? Isn't that sad? In fact, she has to now go do the job network. And if she couldn't do those other things, and sick can be mind things, so she has a lot of problems when it comes to her doing the right steps and know how to do it, as she never got taught anything. Did you, Emma? Your mum did everything until she ended up dying. True? Yeah. And when that happens, you have problems in other areas. So to help these people, it's best that the other areas that know what to do should do it. So when they go, well, that's permanent, well, look, we're going to put it on, but we're also going to tell her, because you got permanent a lot, and that we're going to make you an appointment, and instead of doing this every 3 months, we're going to make it so you can wait 2 years. But we'll make this appointment, we'll accept this now, you have to go through this next appointment, we'll like this, right? We'll do this a couple of times in these medical certificates, and if we can't get a hold of them, we'll send them a letter and I have to cut them off so we can get a hold of them. But that's what we want to do. We don't want to make things worse. As soon as they get cut off, they're going to call us and we're going to instantly fix it. You see? Because they've got a condition. We know that. And we can't put them to force them to go back to the other place. The other place will say, well, Centrelink didn't let you have it. Now you have to work. That's what they do. And then they push you. People push. It's like pushing a kid when they're not ready and they're crying out there and they can work. You can push a kid to do that. You get it? That's what they're doing. Instead of doing it the right way. And you know what? I cop the same thing. I've got cystic fibrosis. And because I'm sick a lot, I have to go and run around and do all these steps like they do after a little while. Because it's permanent. And so I've got to ring back up the Centrelink. I've got to go, look, it's not permanent. I've got to talk about an illness. They get the point that I'm getting. Yes, you are sick. Look, we'll put it through now. You need to make an appointment. We'll make you an appointment. Right? They should have done this in the first place instead of you calling. Right? Saves time and resources, other people's time and resources. Right? And they should just make an appointment to go come in and see us to see a jobs assessor, I think it was, or something like that, and we'll grant you 2 years. I've had that once before. Right? It depends on who you see. They're all like judges. Right? So hopefully they're educated well with the heart as well as education in these areas. Not too much of a heart, as they say, you don't want to be too gullible, right? But you want to stick to the information. And so that's what we need to do. The next step now is we've got to make a step and try to apply for something. Now, when I went to do the next step after copying that, then you apply for the pension. But then it's not enough to get the pension. And so after you've been all run around, you get that, and then they want to do that to you again when you get sick again, like definitely with CF. Or you start to have all these problems and you can't get help, and it's taking a long time to get help to fix the problems that you have. Right? As that's what we're all waiting for, as these areas that make all these bright ideas are failing us in all areas, isn't it? It's sad. It really is. But anyway, you let me know in comments if I'm right or wrong of what I just said. And have a good one.